Hey everyone, Chase here at Rocky Mountain ATV giving you a closer look at the Tusk EMEX T-35 soft intermediate tires. All right, everyone, thank you for checking in. So today we're showing you the new Tusk EMEX T-35 soft intermediate tire. We're really excited about this tire, and what we're so happy about is that we actually got to design it right here at Rocky Mountain. I'm talking start to finish. We had top pro level riders that were riding on these, giving us their feedback. We tried different rubber compounds, different tread designs, different carcass designs, doing our best to make the best possible soft intermediate tire. We're very happy with the way these turned out, and what's even better, you get these at a really good price point. But don't just take my word for it. Go read rider reviews and see what other people are saying about these tires. Now, this is a soft intermediate tire, so it's built for those types of conditions. So your soft conditions, deep, loamy, maybe sand that you're going to be riding, maybe you're at the track and it's still deep in the morning, it does really well in those conditions. But it also transitions well into intermediate. So think at the track later on in the day, it starts to firm up a little bit more hard packed. It'll transition well into that, so it's good across a wide variety. But maybe you're not a track rider. If you ride off-road and you ride in those types of soils, it's going to do really well for you as well. Another great feature about these tires is that we have these available in a lot of different sizes, from your big bikes, your 450 and 250s, all the way down to your mini bikes as well. So a big variety of these to choose from. So what we want to do today is just go through, talk about the features of these, how we built these, why we did the things that we did to give the best performance possible, to help you decide if this should be your next tire. So we'll start with the rear and then we'll move on to the front. So with the rear, looking at it, again, being a soft intermediate tire, you look at the tread design, it's important with this type of tire that you have a good spread out lug design. And that's going to do a good job of self-cleaning. So if you are in some, like I said, the track in the morning, it's wet, maybe a little bit muddy, you don't want that mud to pack in between the lugs. So this does a great job of self-cleaning with that spread out design. But if you look at these center knobs, they're nice and tall and being spread out. These things dig in good, they give good bite to give you good forward traction. And then if you look at the side lugs, pretty unique here, a couple features that make these unique. So first of all, you have these sipes on the side lugs. That's just going to give you more biting edges, and like I said, I've ridden in these, and what I noticed that I like about these is just the lean over traction, especially under acceleration. So as you lean the bike over, you start to accelerate, these extra biting edges will just help dig in a little bit more and give that extra drive and a little bit more confidence with that. Now, another feature you'll notice that was important to us when designing this is that we have these reinforced bridges that connect the side knobs on the side of the tire. The reason for that is to help control the amount of flex that you're getting out of these. So when you lean the bike over, you don't want those to flex too much, so it helps with the traction, but also it reinforces those. You want durability out of a tire. The last thing you want to see is those knobs start to chunk or tear. And again, like I said, we did a ton of durability testing, and those reinforced bridges really help with the durability of the knob. So very happy with that. And lastly is the Carcass Construction. When you're designing a tire, you want a carcass that has enough flexibility that it helps with bump absorption, gives more compliance, a little bit more comfort, but you definitely don't want it too soft. So like I said, we did a lot of different carcass testing, again, feedback from top level pros. So we got a carcass design that we feel is a really happy medium, giving good bump absorption, good compliance, but not being too soft at the same time. That is your rear tire. Moving on to the front. So with the front, you'll notice it's going to have some similarities to the rear, but there's some things on here that are a little bit different as well. I really like this front tire. I think for the condition soft intermediate, it does phenomenal. If you look at the center lugs here, the design of these, you can see how it's kind of angled, really helps with the braking. So that was one aspect that I noticed right away, is how well these did under braking, very predictable. But also you notice when you come over and look at these side lugs, again, you have these little indents on these, and we're just talking about more biting edges. So when you're leaning the bike over, you want to have confidence in your front tire that's going to bite, it's going to stick, it's not going to want to push on you, especially, like I said, you get in those intermediate conditions, they start to throw some water down, things might get a little bit slick. You want to have confidence in your front tire. So we put those indents to give more biting edges. And again, just like with the rear, you notice that you do have those reinforced bridges on those side knobs. Again, it's going to help, limit the amount of flex and prevent those from tearing off. So overall with this front tire, has really good grip. In fact, that was the one thing that to me impressed me the most. Out here in Utah, tracks get pretty dang firm later in the day, and especially when they throw water down, it gets real slick. And one thing I loved about this tire is that even when I lean the bike over under braking, I still had confidence in this tire. I still felt like I had really good grip and traction in those types of conditions. Now, last thing is Carcass Design. Just like with the rear, we went through multiple different Carcass constructions, again, trying to find that balance to give the best performance possible. And that's it. That is the new Tusk EMEX T-35 soft intermediate tire. If you guys have questions or comments about anything that we talked about, or if you'd like some more feedback, we can give that to you. So make sure to leave your comments and your questions below. Like I said, available in a lot of different sizes. So for you mini bikes out there, go get you some of these for you as well. Grab some today. It's simple. Click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. Orders over $75 ship free. If you guys like this product spotlight, make sure to get subscribed to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel because we are the #1 place to go if you want to see product spotlights like you saw today, ride reviews, and a whole lot more. I am Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.